the Arctic Circle, and an ancient way of life. The indigenous Khanty people live off this land and their prized reindeer herds. Along with the meat and skins, reindeer horn fetches a good price to be ground up and sold as a herbal remedy in Asia. People like the Khanty have been living this life for centuries, herding their reindeer across the Arctic plains, but now geologists are joining them here as well in the search for new deposits of hydrocarbons. The more they find, the less land there is for the Khanty to survive on. The Yamal region contains some of Russia's most valuable deposits of minerals, oil and natural gas. The rusting ghosts of early Soviet development have given way to more high-tech methods of prospecting and extraction. Pipelines and railroads crisscross the landscape. More are planned. And since the government owns the land, the indigenous people, increasingly squeezed into smaller pockets of summer pasture, can do little about it.
We live for our reindeer. If the reindeer go, we will go too. We can't live in the city. We have no skills. Everything depends on the reindeer.
Our parents lived this life in the tundra before us, herding the reindeer. Now my children are growing up here too. At least one of them wants to carry on this life.
Others will be drawn to life in the cities. German is our guide on this trip. A Khanty himself, he left the land as a child to be schooled in a nearby town. Like many in this dwindling population, he chose to stay there, describing himself now as a link between this world and civilization. The traditional way of life is disappearing because civilization is taking its toll. The land is being developed and pastures are reduced or taken away. The time will come when none of this will be left. So we need to find a way to solve this problem, to sustain it. We need to reach agreement with the companies to share the land. Nothing will stop the advance of industry across this land, nor will the Khanty that remain stop moving, packing up their belongings every 6 weeks and taking their reindeer to pastures new. But modern life is eating into both their numbers and their land. It's a trend the Khanty will not be able to reverse. Jonah Hull, Al Jazeera, inside the Arctic Circle, northern Siberia.